Protection is a state of consciousness. I think that protection is a desire that many of us have on the earth right now that many of us don't get enough of. It's a common experience for people to not be protected by their family, schools, corporations, jobs, managers, whatever it is. And how we protect ourselves from narcissists is by seeing them clearly, understanding them. I watched the movie Interstellar a few weeks ago, and I found myself having a little bit of frustration watching the characters come up with these plans to beat the aliens. And all of their plans failed simply because they didn't know who they were fighting. They didn't know what they were dealing with. They had no understanding of the aliens they were fighting, so all of the plans they came up with failed. And it's the same for us with narcissistic abuse. When we don't understand and when we can't see what we're up against, it's extremely difficult to take the right action that will truly protect us and our well-being. And this is known by narcissistic energies, that you can't protect yourself unless you see them clearly. And that's why gaslighting is the staple of narcissistic abuse. It affects your ability to see clearly, to trust your own perception of others, even to access your intuition. The confusion that gaslighting causes makes it very difficult for us to access a stable sense of mind that allows us to, make decisions, think clearly, see clearly. When you see a narcissist clearly, you don't give them what they want. And what actually happens is that you stop protecting them from themselves, from consequences, from everything that they're afraid of. There's a bit of an inversion in lower states of consciousness related to protection. We unconsciously think that complying with narcissists, validating narcissists, and giving them everything they want protects us from them. But really, it protects them. And what it does for us is distorts our perception. So narcissists are kind of the narcissistic energies are okay, if you give me everything I want, I'll give you an illusion that I'm not hurting you and that I'm not abusing you. The devil, doesn't it sound like the devil? That's what the devil does. It gives you an illusion that you're not being hurt. And so when you see them clearly, not only did they not have their illusion, you lose that illusion. But at the same time, you are able to take action when you see them clearly. When you know what someone is doing, it becomes a lot easier to make decisions as well, to take the right action, right? I really love this. If I set you up on a blind date and I told you this person is arrogant, malicious, disrespectful, irresponsible, would you go? No, you wouldn't go. Because you can see clearly, right? The right action in that scenario would be not to go on a date with someone that you don't want. And that's why gaslighting is necessary, right? Because if I told you, I have this beautiful man here, or woman, I have this beautiful person here who is confident and charismatic and charming and whatever, you might be like, yeah, I'll go. But when you see them clearly, you know what action to take. Like, if someone is immature and they can be kind of mean sometimes, maybe you can still exist in the space with them, but you just have to have some boundaries. Maybe you'll like set some distance. Versus if someone is malicious, has harmful intentions towards you, the right action would be to cut this person out of your life. To protect yourself. And so, when a narcissist wants what they want, what they'll do is try and make sure you can't see them clearly. Because if you did, you would protect yourself. You would make the right decision. You would leave them. Because we're not broken, right? We're not broken. The only reason that people stay in narcissistic relationships isn't because they want to be hurt. We all don't want to be hurt. But what many people in the collective on this planet do is they don't take right action to achieve what they want, because they're not seeing clearly what is actually occurring in their reality due to the gaslighting that they've experienced. So many people decide the best course of action against narcissists is to become one. Is to lower your consciousness all the way down. And it may seem like you're protected, but now you are one. So many people don't take right action, but at the core of it, we all just don't want to feel pain. We don't want to be hurt. And that's a very human and lovely desire to have. Peace. Stability. Love. Because we all carry that memory of love. Where we come from. Love. Peace.